Nervous system. Are you feeling calm? And when you're feeling calm, that means you are in the regulated nervous system state. Well, actually, that's the expectation that perhaps you have and you hear. And that's what I'm here to tell you, that the nervous system that is calm is not necessarily the goal of the regulation. So, because the nervous system is designed to be flexible, adaptable, adjustable, and also resilient through all of these adaptations. So, the nervous system that cannot express anger is also dysregulated nervous system. So, and let me tell you why. But first, just check in with your body. When you heard the word anger, what happened? What sensations did you experience? And if right now you're thinking, why are you talking about anger? I'm not allowed to experience anger. Then perhaps that's your story. So let me tell you what this suppression of anger might be doing for you as your benefit, but also how it might not be serving you, which becomes your not so much benefit. So, first of all, again, we're going back to the definition of the regulated nervous system, which is flexible, adaptable, adjustable. So it has a certain rhythm to meet you and all your emotions when they come through you. And when you're learning to ride various waves of emotions. So healthy anger is the part of your riding your emotions. But when we suppress our anger, we actually increase our dysregulation. And it keeps us feeling stuck in that shut, freeze, collapse nervous system mode, which essentially leads to burnout, because it's a pretty heavy energy if you've ever been able to experience it, which I know you have. So what happens, let's say that when we are in a social setting and we just got triggered, that response from someone who said something or acted in a certain way, and when you pay attention to your body, you may notice that your fists are clenching, your shoulders are rising, and you come maybe like with a sensation of heat going through your body, you're heating up, and your brain is interpreting these sensations, these bodily sensations, as I feel angry. And then you have a story that comes up, check in here from your database. No. You're not allowed to experience anger. Anger is bad. Anger means that you're not a good girl. Anger means whatever. So when you have that story that just comes and kind of hijack your already tight and stressed out system, then the next option is, and strategy that essentially your nervous system employs, is to shame yourself. Because when you cannot fight and flight, and that's what the anger is all about, it's that mobilizing energy that is here to remind you your boundaries have been crossed. And essentially, that's what it's doing. It's helping you to say no. But when we don't have that connection and relationship with healthy anger, the next strategy, which your nervous system has been doing for a while, most likely, is to shame yourself for feeling angry. And then we go into that shutdown, freeze, and collapse. And continue staying in the cycle of shame, which becomes a coping strategy, and damping down our experience. We also start internalizing this experience from our state of I am wrong. there is something wrong with me, rather than looking at the situation and seeing what's wrong with the situation. So, and you already noticed how, as I was talking about shame, my voice got quieter, I got collapsed, my chest dropped down, my shoulders are coming in. So this is my stage, like I am small, and if I'm small, maybe you don't see me. Or if I'm like small and trying to hide, maybe I just don't see you and what you're doing, right? I'm just gonna like ignore it here. But that does not feel good, right? Does not feel aligned with who we want to be and how we want to show up. So, and that's why this perpetual state of being in that state of shutdown is gonna create many other coping mechanisms. And most likely you might even feel you kind of going up and down and up and down. And that in between, that medium, kind of like that rhythm, that's what's not quite happening to come to that state of regulation where you can feel connected, but also experience the emotion of anger, emotion of that mobilization energy, mobilized energy to help you stand up for yourself, most likely. Also to help you speak up your truth, help you speak up what you believe in and what you want to experience as well. So when we have that mobilizing energy, right, that anger comes with, and we have a story that it's not allowed, essentially we alter our experience of anger, which again goes into suppression and shame. And that's where we stay for a while, because in order for us to get out of there, we still have to be with that mobilizing energy. And yes, there are ways out. So in one, we want to be, first of all, aware of our stories and of our relationship with anger, so we can work with them. And essentially, through the work of neuroplasticity, understanding your nervous system states, we can unlearn our old patterns that we have created and our nervous system has helped us survive through. We can unlearn how we can be with anger. And number three, essentially, we have to start understanding how the mobilizing energy feels in our body and how it's there to serve us, so that we can start transforming this powerful mobilizing energy that anger brings in our body to shape our experiences and also thrive in life and relationships. So we can start learning how to access our agency of choice and feel empowered to also look at the situation and what the situation brings, so that our body, mobilizing us to act towards creating the experience that we desire. So just in conclusion, regulation does not mean you don't get angry or frustrated or disgusted or whatever emotions you might be telling yourself not allowed to experience. No. So regulation means learning how to work with this powerful energy to help you shape your life and also receive all parts of you and how they feel in different moments. Because you are human, and your emotions and your sensations and your nervous system are all serving for you. Working with all of that internal wiring was gonna help you come home to yourself and embrace your wholeness.